Hey, what's up everybody? Sega Man 721 back here with another video. This is not a pickups video. I'll be doing a pickup video on Thursday. I think I'm going to need a couple more things. But this is a video of my favorite PlayStation 2 fighting games. And they're great. And this is also to show to some people that like to watch my videos and call me a Microsoft fanboy that don't know me much. You know, how stupid they're going to look, you know, when I show them some of my collection, because I'm a collector. And I also want to give a shout out to a fellow YouTuber. His name is B Shadows. If you get a chance, guys, you need to check this dude's videos out. You know, he's really cool. Play games, not companies. He does really great videos. And he has, you know, great knowledge about video games. He's a smart bro. And I watch his podcasts and his videos all the time because there were things I didn't even know about that B Shadows was talking about. So when you get a chance, guys, just check out his video. You know what I mean? Check out all his videos. He's a really cool YouTuber, and you know, like he says, you know, play games, not companies. He's also a collector. You know what I mean? He got some fantastic shit. So check him out. His name is B Shadows. Now let's get on with the video here. I want to show you my fighting games I have for the PlayStation 2 that I think are really good. Some of these games you can't even get on any other system at the time. And they were great ports of fighting games. And they were really good on the PlayStation 2. So let's just get into one right now. The first one here is NeoGeo Battle Coliseum. This is a great game for the PlayStation 2. It is an awesome fighting game. And some of the best fighting games were on the PlayStation 2. They just were. You know, and this is great. This is it's complete. I think you can pick this up on the cheap. But it's a great fighting game. I mean, these fighting games today, they're good, but I'm more old school. You know, my favorite fighting game of all time, when it comes to well, my favorite 2D fighting game of all time is Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis and the Sega Saturn. I mean, everybody likes Street Fighter, but I was more of a Mortal Kombat person. And my favorite all-time fighting game, 3D fighting game, will always be Virtual Fighter, period. I mean, I like DOA, you know, second, and Tekken third, but my first will always be Virtual Fighter. Virtual Fighter, to me, started all, and it's just the best 3D fighting game, to me. Now the next one we got here, I used to play this in the arcades. I couldn't afford a NeoGeo. When I finally got a PlayStation 2, I picked this up for $5 at Five and Below. It is World Heroes Anthology. This is a great, this is one of my favorite NeoGeo games. World Heroes 1 is my favorite World Heroes game. 2 is cool, but 1 will always be my favorite. And my favorite character was Dragon. This is a really sweet game. To me it sounds like a direct port with the sound, the music in this, and also the special effect, you know, the sounds and stuff in here when they hit people. To me it's just like I remember when I played it in the arcades at the Neo Geo games in the arcade cabinets. This is a great game, and especially a great price. Another good game we got here, as great as hits, it is Tekken Tag. You know, Tekken Tag is a great 3D fighter that is complete. Tekken is a really good game. This is PlayStation's fighting game. This is their baby. I do prefer, like I said, Virtual Fighter over anything, but I like fighters, and Tekken is a great game. Plus, it mixes it up where you can be different characters and stuff like that. I think you'd be some wooden Pinocchio-looking dude, you know what I mean, and things like that. Another one here is Soulcalibur 3 for the PlayStation 2. Another great game that is complete for the PlayStation 2. I did play this. It has great graphics. It's an awesome game. Another one is Soulcalibur 2. Another great PlayStation 2 game. You know, everybody had their characters. I have the one for the Nintendo GameCube where you were Link. I have my favorite one for the original OG Xbox, which was Spawn, because I love Spawn. And this one had, I think his name, I can't say his name, Hirachi, I guess. The dude with the bald head and the two mohawks on the side of his head. But it's a great game. And I like this one too. This is pretty awesome. Another one here, Tekken 5, Greatest Hits for the PlayStation 2. I don't worry about if it's Greatest Hits or Platinum or whatever. You have the game. It doesn't really frickin' matter if it's Greatest Hits or you get the regular one. You know, it doesn't matter. As long as you play the game, man, just play the game. It doesn't matter. It's a great game. It's awesome. It's complete. Picked that up pretty cheap. Here we go. Virtual Fighter Evolution. This game was originally supposed to come out on the OG Xbox, but never made it. But it made it to the PlayStation 2, and it's a pretty awesome game. I only paid $2.50 for it used. That is complete. It's just a sweet fighter. Another one here for the PlayStation 2 is King of Fighters. Another King of Fighters series on there. This is a great game too. That's on the PlayStation 2. Like the King of Fighters. Another one here is the King of Fighters Collection. The Ochi Saga, I believe. That's another cool game that I have. That was only $5 at Five and Below. Another great game that you cannot find on any other system. I'm talking about that is more like the arcade, because I have the ones on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Those were great games, but this one comes the closest to the original NeoGeo, and that's the Art of Fighting Anthology. It has all the Art of Fighting games on here. The first Art of Fighting game on here is my favorite. It's a great game. The sound effects are on par, just like if you were playing it in the arcade. If you can't afford a NeoGeo or a NeoGeo CD, the best way to go is the PlayStation 2, because now you can get this for $2.50 and $5, so you can't go wrong. Another one here is Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1. Fatal Fury is an awesome Neo Geo fighting games. And this one includes Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special, and Fatal Fury 3. All on one disc. Sweet game. $5, Five and Below. Another one here is Fatal Fury Battle Volume 2 Archives. Got that one too. $5 at Five and Below. It has Real About Fatal Fury, Real About Fatal Fury Special, and I think it's called RB2, the new challenge. Great games. Great fighting games. There's a lot of games to play on these systems, man. And for it to have all these games on there and to be $5, you'd be stupid to pass them up. King of Fighters 2006 for the PlayStation 2. Another great Neo Geo game that's on the PlayStation 2. I highly recommend this. This is a sweet fighter. Another one here, one of my favorites, man. One of my favorites, SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. $5 at Five and Below. You can't beat that. It has all kind of Neo Geo games on there that are so expensive today. Like some of the games that are on this disc, the games are like $300 to $400 just for the cartridge on the Neo Geo, and some are maybe up to like $600 or $700. And to me, it sounds just almost like you're playing, like I said, the arcade cabinets. I mean, you can't go wrong for $5. So that's all I have for right now. I just wanted to show you my PlayStation 2 fighting games that I have in my collection, and also to show people out there that I'm not a fanboy. I'm a collector. I play everything. I have over 30 game systems. So when you call me a Microsoft fanboy, you better know something about me first before you call me anything. If you don't know nothing about me, you shouldn't be talking about me. Alright, everybody have a good day. Sega Man 721 out. I will be back with another video soon of my new pickups that I picked up, games and other things. keep gaming, and don't believe the hype.